Hey, what's up folks? It's Rojo, and welcome back to Let's Play Darkest Dungeon. So, when we last left off, we had a bit of a doubleheader, did a couple quick missions, both successful in their own ways, and now I think it's time to once at last kill the Necromancer. We do have enough high-level people to do this, so why don't we take a look here. What do we want to bring? If it's like the other Necromancer, which it probably is, it's probably the exact same fight, or at least very similar. We're gonna want a Jester, so that means we're gonna bring Lips here. We're gonna want probably. I would really like to bring a Highwayman actually, but we don't have people quite high enough level yet. So that's a bit of a problem. Which means that our best bet may be, some bounty hunters in this case. I think that's probably how we'll swing this one. Yeah, I think this will work. Okay. So first thing, actually, I'm noticing Sue's got a little bit of stress here. Let's address that problem real quick. Now let me see here. What have you guys got? Yeah, I think we'll want to bring you and you. And then we'll bring one of our grave robbers, and we'll bring our Jester. So his skills are fine. Your skills are okay. Your skills are okay. Although actually, it looks like you could use some upgrading. So let's go ahead and I'm going to at least give you one more rank and collect bounty. Now, what about you? Which one of our grave robbers is going to be better for this? Night Owl is a really good quirk. Photomania, that's not useful. Bleed resist is okay. What about you, though? Oops. Okay. Probably want to bring Dirty Duchess II on this particular mission. She's just very slightly better, particularly in the ruins, so that sounds fine. Let's send her into the guild here. Now we're going to want to upgrade her a little bit, I think. Let's probably can't afford to pick all of these, but the ones we use most often are probably going to be like Thrown Dagger and Pick to the Face. We'll save the rest of our gold for provisions to make sure we have enough supplies here. So let's see. I think I'm gonna put her in the third slot, I guess. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Then we'll put Foehammer and Fetman up front. Oh yeah, Fetman, what a beast. I keep forgetting this guy's just wicked strong. So we probably want Fetman to be in the front, not in the second slot. So let's swap you guys. And we'll actually go ahead and take away your Come Hither and give you Mark as well. Okay. Now we gotta go ahead and find where all of our trinkets are. They're around here somewhere. Oh, okay, there's some. So go ahead and we'll take that off you guys. And we'll take that off. Looks like none of our bounty hunters have any trinkets on. There we go. We'll take these off. And that should do it. Okay. Now then, what we want to do is, for sure, we're going to go over here to Lips, since he's coming. We're going to give him the Seer Stone, and we're going to give him Just some Jester's dice. I think that'll be fine. It's Archer's Ring. It's an interesting trinket, but we don't really need it on our grave robbers, or certainly not on anybody else that we're bringing on this particular mission. So what else would we do then? It's interesting. I could have sworn we had... Ah, yes, that's right. I was gonna say, I could have sworn we had 2 of these highwaymen's sheaths now. Okay, so Lips is all set. We need to give Foehammer and Fetman. Those guys are going to be the most difficult to set up, I think. Because I really want to buff their speed and dodge and stuff so they don't take too much damage before we even get to the fight. So what that means is we're going to come over here. I don't love the 100% food consumed, but I think we'll be okay with it. And since their damage is quite low, I'm going to make sure that she has a rather high damage stat. Yeah, I think that's probably our best bet. And she has high accuracy, so losing that accuracy isn't really that big of a deal. Because it's important that we are able to one-shot the skeletons that the Necromancer creates. That's really what I'm concerned about here, so... guess that means we'll do Berserk Charm and Feather Crystal on you. And 25 is not great, but it's respectable. Yeah, she's only got 25 anyway. What about you? We will need to give you... Ah, yeah. Give you one of those. And I don't think we have any more damage items. Yeah, so, in fact... Your weapon is not very high level. Well, we can't afford to upgrade it right now. We just need to find one other thing that will work for this guy. No, I don't like many of these all that much. I mean, Dodge Stone is fine. But I would like something else that gives us damage. I know we have this damage stone, but I don't want to lose the dodge. Although, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's worth it. -4 dodge, but we're already buffing it by 15, which is just a staggering amount of dodge. Why don't we try that for this one? Yeah, it increases the top end, but not the bottom end. It's interesting. I guess we'll try the damage stone. We'll hope that it works out for us. Although his speed is still quite low. Yeah, you know, I think I'd rather give him the Swift Cloak, if I'm being completely honest here. Yeah, because then our speeds are all pretty high. Which means that we can... yeah, we'll be fine. I mean, his speed doesn't need to be super high. He's just going to be buffing anyway, which will buff his speed in subsequent rounds, so I'm not super worried about him. But, yeah, alright. Well, we'll go with this party. This should be okay. It's provision. We're going to have to bring... I think just 24 food is fine, like any other medium mission that we typically do. Bring 3 shovels. Couple of those, couple of those, one of those, one of those, and one of those. That should be fine. Yeah, bring a couple more food. It makes me nervous just because we have the stress eater, or not the stress eater, but the 100% additional food thing, so just a couple extras. And that'll be okay. So let's go ahead and embark, and hope for the best.
I entertained a delegation of experts from overseas, eager to plumb the depths of their knowledge and share with them certain techniques and alchemical processes I had found to yield wondrous and terrifying results. Having learned all I could from my visiting guests, I murdered them as they slept.
Wow. What a boss. I think our predecessor... Not a great guy. I guess you may have gathered that already, but nonetheless. Now then, I can almost guarantee that the Necromancer will be down there, so Suppose it doesn't really matter which of these directions we go in. And wow, combat already. This is actually a situation where we can probably use marking and collecting bounty to our advantage here. And probably throw a dagger at her, because I think we're going to kill this guy. It's going to take the same amount of rounds to kill that guy no matter what. How very annoying. But we can counter some of that with some of that. Yeah, that helps a little bit. Yeah, it's not so good. Did make it a little bit darker though, which I actually really don't mind, if I'm being totally honest here. You know what though? I think we better throw a dagger at this guy just to ensure that he will die this round. Or just crit him and completely destroy him. I mean, you know, both are good. Eldritch Push, that's not going to matter because we can use Finish him from anywhere. And actually, he's already gone. So, sort of a moot point. Ooh, she dodged. How dare she? There we go. All right.
Give them no quarter.
And that's pretty good treasure for right off the bat there. I can't really complain about that. Switch out these guys. We want him in the front. Yes, indeed. Okay. Let's move on. First treasure has a map. Okay, a map is actually okay in like the first hallway, since we haven't gotten very much in the way of good stuff here. I'm almost tempted to go back up and go get that other stuff, but I think we'll stay mission focused here. We want to just make sure we get the boss killed. If it's anything like the last Swine King fight or whatever, probably best not to tempt fate too much. Because that cost us quite a bit. I'm going to ignore these books. Don't want the potential massive stress, because if we lose somebody and they end up having their resolve tested in a negative way, we could very well lose this whole thing. So we'll go east. Alright, this isn't too bad. Wish we had a little bit of AoE for this, but we'll live, I'm sure. If we don't, then we need to re-examine everything we know about this game. Oh, man. I was hoping we'd get to go before him. 6 damage is quite a bit, too. I'm gonna lunge on this guy. Yeah, nice. Okay, good. And there we go. No sweat. Might have been able to just do a stress song there as well, but figured it'd be safer to just not do that. Let's make sure we get the kills when we can get them. Now this is interesting. How do we want to handle something like this? I think this is gonna buff us, so what I might even do is because we're almost there. I think I'm going to go to this room. Ooh, this is interesting. Let's. Who's got a crappy trait that maybe we want to try to get removed, even though it doesn't usually work that way. Well, certainly not you. He's anemic. Let's have you look at it. He's absolved, and anemic is gone. That actually worked out extremely well. She actually got hit by that trap, much to my surprise. It's okay. Oh man, another one. Well, she's got a couple, I guess. It's too much to bear. Yeah, she got some additional stress. It's okay. We'll get rid of that in a minute. So we're going to do this fight, and then we're going to camp, and then we're going to go back and get that altar. That's my thought, anyway. Let's see. Well, I definitely want to kill the gladiator. Okay, I was going to say I want to kill the gladiators first. They're more dangerous than that skeleton, although we can probably one-shot the skeleton. So, and he hasn't gone yet. Better still. Oh, you're shitting me. I have to do a little bit better than that, and we get crit. Well, that's gonna do it for our for our bandages, no doubt. Yeah, stress is mounting. Okay, what are we gonna do here? I think we just straight up, just regular attacks will be fine. It's really no reason to mark these guys, I don't think. Bump in the Night actually does a lot more damage than I thought. She's unlikely to get a kill, so I'm gonna attack that guy instead. And now you get to go, so we'll use a bandage. Man, we are not doing very much damage. That's a real problem. I don't like that at all. Hopefully our Jester gets to go. Well, I guess this will work as well. We'll bandage you. Make sure this guy dies. And here, I think it's not gonna... yeah, there's no way we're gonna get this kill, so... just gonna do a stress relief song. Yeah, our bounty hunters are just getting lit up here. Nice, I appreciate that dodge. We need it. Here I'm gonna lunge. Make sure this guy dies. Yep. We should be able to get this skeleton before he gets to go as well. Yeah, there we go. And we may be able to kill this lady this round. Maybe not with a roll like that. Yeah, not quite. Which is unfortunate. Maybe she'll just do an... no, I was gonna say maybe she'll just do an Eldritch Push, but looks like we're not gonna be that lucky. Okay, so that went horribly, admittedly, but ooh. Well, that's okay. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and camp here for sure. We're gonna eat 10 food. That'll take care of most of our stress problems. And now what we want is definitely to do wound care. That may have been a mistake. Oh, okay, good. Thank God. Wound care. Every rose has its thorn is a good choice. And now, let's see. We can do probably one more. I like to buff, though, a little bit. Well, I guess we don't really need the buff, per se, but, because we could forage. We haven't really used that much food, though, so we'll be okay, I think. If I was being real clever, I would have taken her thing off before we camped, but it's okay. It's too late for that now. I want scouting, and I think our best bet, the 10 accuracy isn't that good, but it's better than missing, I guess. So I'm gonna have you buff him. Then we're gonna rest and hope we don't get ambushed. Yeah, it hasn't gone well, but it hasn't gone horribly either. Good, okay. So what I'm going to do now, since we're probably not going to have any combat, I'm going to take this off her just in case we have to eat. And then we're going to go back. We're going to get this altar. Let's reorder our party here first. Yeah, okay. And then I'm going to hope that this altar does what I think it does. Which is buff our damage on Fetman here. Yes, good. That is exactly what I wanted. Now we can go back to the east. We have to eat. It's okay. We don't have the trinket on. And we'll put the trinket back on as soon as we get back in here. Okay. That worked out well. I'm feeling a little bit better about our position now, admittedly. Hopefully we don't have... oh, okay, well, see, there you go. Hopefully we don't have too many more fights here. Go ahead and get rid of that rubble. It's one of our shovels gone. We got plenty left, though, so I'm not super worried about it. Not yet. Good, no combat. So we will have 2 fights, 3 fights, 4 fights. Oh, man. This could be bad. We'll see. Okay, this, yeah, this isn't great. What I'm gonna do, I think, is, 6 to 12. Unlikely to get the kill. So I'm gonna, mark him. And we won't be able to attack him this round, but we'll get him next round. We just have to be careful because he has a big AoE attack. And here, I think we probably just go for the Battle Ballad. And I'm gonna hope that we get a lucky kill on this guy. Yeah, okay. Impale is exactly what I was worried about. It is just a fucking staggering amount of damage. But good, we can collect bounty now. This guy will die this turn. Big time. Okay. And a little bit of treasure for that.
So too will resistance.
Okay. We still got a lot of food left, so we can heal up at the last room there. Not sure what's going on with our map right here. This is interesting. I don't think we've fought these gargoyles before. They are annoying, but maybe not as annoying as these gladiators. And the gladiators are a little bit easier to hit. Oh, you gotta be shitting me with that. Well, I hate to do it, but we don't really have much choice. Flurry of Claws. Yeah, it's doing some damage. Lash of the Tail. I think that's a stun, maybe? Can't quite recall. But we'll buff. We'll hope that we get to go before them. They're quite fast, though. Stressful Incantation. Not worried about that at this point. Our stress is fine. And here, yeah, let's lunge. Good, good. That helps out a lot. Now we just have to worry about this guy. We may be able to get him. We'll see. Yeah, here we go. Nice. Okay, they have a ton of dodge, so we're pretty fortunate to hit with both of those attacks, I think. And here, there's no way we're going to kill her, so we'll just do a little mitigation on our stress. Eldritch Push, best case scenario attack for us, honestly. Fixed our party for us, which I appreciate a great deal. Here, yeah, let's just collect bounties, I think. It doesn't really matter too much. Should be able to get her with one of these. Alright. That's actually a pretty good haul of treasure. Now, I guess we can use a key on this sarcophagus. It had no effect. What is that all about? What about, medicinal herbs? No, what about anti-venom? No effect. Nothing is having any effect. It's very curious. Hidden treasures. Only gold. Well, that was unfortunate. Okay, so we don't have to worry about too much after we get through these rooms here, so I think we will have her examine this one. Sentimental gifts. Yeah, it's a good stash of money. This is a tough fight. Here I think we go for a come hither. Yeah, that helps. And then I think we'll go for straight up damage on this guy. Yeah. So that helps out a little bit. He's still going to get to shoot. And actually, it's not so bad if he hits the people in the back, honestly. But a lunge here, actually. Yeah, there we go. This could work out well for us. She's got, you know, some hit points that take a little bit of damage is my thought. And here I guess we'll buff just in the off chance that we can get some lucky crits and one-shot one of these guys. Yeah, that hurts. It does add up. But, ooh, actually what we can do is Shadow Fade. These guys have terrible stun resistance, so we'll do that. Then we can focus on this guy in the back. We should be able to... we may be able to kill him. We'll see. Yeah, okay, we did. Excellent. And with this guy, I don't know that it really matters what we do here, so we'll just buff again. Should be fine. He's gonna get to go, but we should go first, so yeah. 2 hits, and he should go down, I think. Yep, alright, perfect. And yeah, some deeds, we'll take those. We could definitely afford to eat a little bit of food here. We'll just do something a little bit like that. We'll move you back. You guys are all fine. Okay. So now we just have to worry about this one last combat right here, and then the one over here should be our boss. It's a tough fight again, but I have a plan. That plan involves grabbing this guy and bringing him to the front. Oh no! That didn't work. Well, shit. I think we got to go for a knife throw. And I'm going to mark this guy. I don't think we're going to be able to move him. I was hoping to move these two guys to the front instead. And we'll go ahead and buff. So it really comes down to how much damage we take on this fight. That fucking sucks, though. Holy shit. That's the worst. I don't know. I'm a little worried about our situation here. It's taking way too much damage and not dealing enough back. Yeah, we couldn't even get the kill on that guy. But we will with one of those. That's fine. And here, we'll just attack him. We should be able to kill him next round, so that'll be alright. Let's buff one more time here. Coral. Yeah, I was hoping for a dodge there, I'm not gonna lie. Crushing blow again. Man.
Perched at the very precipice.
Oh, Jesus. I think we gotta make sure this guy dies. And in fact, what we can... Yeah. No, I think we just better buff again. I'm gonna attack him. And I think we'll get him. Yeah, big crit. Now we just gotta pray. Fuck! Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I think we're gonna be okay here. The crit is huge, the stun is huge, everything is huge. So let's go ahead and... Oops, I should have used the finish in there. That was foolish of me. I don't think it'll matter, but... Go ahead and try and make sure this guy becomes very dead. So that's, yeah, that was a really shitty fight for us. Surprised we actually had enough room for all that treasure, though. That's nice. So what we gotta do for you, my friend, is eat one food just to get you off of death's door. We'll switch you guys up. Then we'll go west. We're gonna ignore that. We're gonna have you hopefully deal with this. Thank goodness. And we're gonna ignore that as well. And hopefully a little bit of scouting just to show what we've got coming up here. Good. Okay, no fighting. There's hope. Stashed heirlooms. Happy to have them. One last trap, which we disarmed. Okay. Things are looking up here. I'm going to ignore that, and now let's eat the shit out of some food, shall we? He actually the Necromancer tends to attack people in the back, so... We'll do something like this and pray at this point. Okay, here's our guy. 133 HP. It's not so bad. We could actually... Well, I don't want to lunge with her just yet. We'll just straight up do some deeps. Yeah, 6 feet under. Worries me. Actually, no, it doesn't worry me. It's just a stress attack. That's fine. So what I want to do here is, you're gonna attack that guy and make sure we manage his skeletons. Then we're gonna mark you. We got a crit with the mark, which is actually pretty lucky. Not that it really makes us do any more damage or anything. Now we buff. And now we're just gonna hope for some crits to, speed this along. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That may have just saved us. We'll see. Clawing dead. Yep. It hurts. But here, I think we go for just another buff. And we'll have you actually lunge on this guy. Yeah, that's good. That'll manage our HP a little bit more as well. Oh, so good. The crits. The crits are saving our lives here. We should be able to kill him this next round. One more. Come on. Let us go one more time. Yes! Okay. Thank goodness. Wow. That was super scary for a while there. A couple trinkets, we don't really need them. We'll take all this stuff though. Alright, well, we'll drop those, take all. And then we'll have you just eat those foods. We'll take all again, and then we'll drop this bandage, and I think we'll take all again. Okay, we were successful. Let's open up this treasure chest. And yeah, more onyx, more everything, really. What do we want to get rid of to take the bust? So we don't care about the bleed stone, don't care about the gold, really. I also don't really care about these either. We already have a couple Eldritch Slayer's rings that we could get rid of. But honestly, this move charm is definitely the thing I care about the least, so we'll do that. And I think that'll do it. Alright. Very scary for a while, but I'm proud of the team for pulling through. And we got just an immense amount of money for that, which we'll put to good use for sure. We actually got a lot of deeds now as well. We may be close to finishing some upgrades. Not very much XP for that though, unfortunately. Slayer of Mankind, that's a good one. Plutomania, that's not great, but Tough is good. Thick-Blooded, yeah, that's fine. And Ruins Tactician is alright as well. Alright, well, that's gonna be all of our veteran level bosses completed. Or, well, defeated, I guess I should say. Which, yeah, I'm super glad about. Alright. Let's look at our stagecoach for a second. Got another grave robber in here. She is not too bad, but, yeah, we don't really need her at the moment anyway. I'm not even really sure who we would really want to pick for heroes. I don't know what this statue does. Still nothing. Nomad Wagon, what you got? Nothing that I want. What about, well, let's talk about stress, actually. Oh, no, we came out pretty good on stress. I'm not going to worry about that too much. Let's see what we got. So we're closest to probably clearing a path to the wheeled boss. So I guess we'll just see what we got for stuff. This is actually another long mission. The long missions are really good for leveling up. And that Flashfire Gunpowder is pretty good. Yeah, the rest of these missions... Ooh. That Dark Bracer is actually quite good. Maybe we'll go to the Warrens and pick that up. We can't quite do champion level missions yet, unfortunately, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, we'll do one of these, either the long mission. I'm actually sort of leaning a little bit towards the long mission just because we want to really get people leveled up at this point so that we can start doing the veteran missions when they become available. But for now, let's check out our guild. That's right, our guild is 100% upgraded. What about our blacksmith? We could upgrade weapons and armor again, but I would rather, you know, I think it's time. Let's make sure our furnace is good and upgraded. We should have done this before when I spent a good 20k on upgrading people, but this is going to help out a lot, I think. Especially since, let me see here. Yeah, like a lot of our people aren't even really close to fully upgraded right now. So, we'll want to do that. In fact, yeah, I think our not having our weapons be upgraded enough hurt us a little bit on that last mission. There were a couple times when people had 1 HP left when they should have had 0. Could just be, you know, bad RNG as well. It's certainly possible, but still. At any rate, I think that'll do it for this episode. When we come back, we'll decide which of these missions we're going to do, and then we'll put people in the sanitarium and stuff like that, and do our upgrades. So, until next time, my name has been Rojo, and thanks for watching.